Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we do the bold and the beautiful. Soap opera reviews. Okay, we have Ridge, and we're talking about the one that aired on April 26th, which is today, Wednesday. Got Ridge talking about justice has to be served. But I wonder, is he just talking about business or personal? Because his personal life is being running rampant. Really, Sean? Running rampant. She's always in here when I'm trying to do my videos, okay? He needs to be put on trial. We need to just serve him up with a life sentence to never have any companionship because he's run through women like people run through red lights when they got to go somewhere. Okay? Anyway, we got Riz and Stephanie. They're telling RJ Coco is the key to putting everything to rest. She has to drop down on her sister. Okay? That's the only way we can have a case. And of course, yes, it's a criminal offense what she did. She's gonna probably have to serve up to 15 years in jail. But since she's never really she has to take the chicken out, have really never had an offense against her this large, she may serve 5 years. But still, to put your sister in jail, I don't think that's going to be worth it. All right, we can take the money from her, what she made for us proceeds of selling stolen goods. We can take Spectra Fashions and put it into the dust. I don't know. But take the chicken out for it burn. And that's a sidebar, y'all. Trying to eat and cook and give this review at the same time. But anyway, she that's what they want her to do. Drop dime on her sister and then put her in jail. I don't think so. So then Coco comes over to see Sally and to rub it in her face that the only reason why she's still open today and have lights is because she stole. She definitely stole, and stole. So she's not making light of what her sister did and she doesn't condone it. However, it just is what it is, right? So she's basically telling her sister she's been out job hunting. She's been at that restaurant putting in an application for a dishwasher. That El DiGiorno or whatever Italian restaurant they eat at all the time. Like they can't go nowhere else like Wendy's or Taco Bell or any other restaurant that's out there, Dairy Queen, who knows, Huh? I don't know if you should do that or not. But anyway, we go on from there. So of course, Sally is trying to definitely tell her, look at here, look at here. We don't have to go to all those measures. You can come work for me. She said, no. From a person and an organization that stole, they're so corrupt. And then they have no drawbacks on calling it an even deal. You're basically making money and continue to keep the money and the proceeds and the fame and fortune for something that you stole. Nope, can't work for you either. So, then we go back to Nicole. Nicole is talking privately to T Dot that Coco doesn't deserve what everyone is doing to her. And she's right. She does not deserve all of this. She doesn't. She was a pawn in somebody's game that went bad. And it happens to be family against family. And she's stuck in the middle, looking like a fool. Okay. Then we have Regis telling RJ Coco is righting a wrong. And RJ just don't see it. The righting, the wrong. Uh, and all the harm it's going to still do to both families. And I don't either. I'm like, now, Reg, you need to sit down, honey. Because writing of so many wrongs, you haven't even did your writing yet, especially in your personal life, okay? Not to mention, you tried to steal Thomas' baby as your own. You slept with your father's wife, which was Brooke at that time. Now you're trying to get a hold of Quinn. I mean, come on, Ridge. You're the wrong person to be trying to say rights from wrongs. Oh, no. We don't want to start. We don't even want to start on Steffi and how she just gets in people's lives and tear them apart because she wants their man. Whoo, remember Hope? Remember Liam? Remember Wyatt? Remember Hope? All Ivy. Yeah, just go on and on. Got Stephanie in there written all over. She ain't trying to right no wrongs either. Okay, then we go to commercial. We come back. We have Stephanie and Ridge are some dirty players in the fashion world. Yes, they are. They dirty, dirty, dirty. I mean, if they didn't get Big Red when she was in business, and how many times she stole their designs, and hell, hooked up with them on other occasions as well. Why they gonna make the younger generation pay? I'm like, really? Oh, And then they're pressuring RJ to send someone to jail that he don't even really care about. Okay. Here we got RJ. He's calling Coco because he done got pressured by his family to do the right thing. I tell you, your family just stay out of people's business and try to, make their children be corrupt in some of the decisions that they're making. Life would be so much better. Okay, but then we got Audrey. He calling Coco to come over to get her sentencing pretty much from Ridge and Stephen. But he's going to talk to her first. Then Coco is telling Sally the Forsters want to see her because she's getting a call when she's over there visiting her sister. Sally thinks it's a good thing. Little does she know they're trying to get her to go to jail and they want to use her sister Coco to put her there. Sally tells Coco she's sorry again, but Coco doesn't believe it. She says Graham's got in her head. And again, that's why I said sometimes family can do more harm than good when they're trying to tell you to look at it from their point of view or their perspectives when they're only going on what happened to them and that the scenario may look the same but not necessarily needing the same turnout. Then we got RJ is looking good as a young man now. I don't know who doing his style and his hair or his makeup or whatever, but he's looking really good. And Coco has brought that out of him. He's looking fresher and sexier. Now, if they can only get Wyatt back to some new designer, new fashion person, because he's looking like a straight dog up there. I need them to fix up Wyatt because he didn't look that way before him and Steffi went south. I mean, come on now. So then we have, well, I pretty much got a sidebar with Thomas, not treating Sally pretty much how RJ is treating Coco, even though Sally was wrong and she did it because she was just desperate. Thomas saw how desperate she needed help, and he just let her just run rapid. Just craziness. I don't understand, but it is what it is, right, guys? It is what it is. But anyway, he's not taking the same. RJ's not taking the same stance. He's going to try to fight for his lady. When Thomas had somebody, he loved her so much, this, that, and the other, but then he turn tail when shit get hot, and they start making him look like a fool. I'm like, really, Thomas? Only you can make you look like a fool, okay? So then we move from that situation. Got Grams and Sally making small talk. Grams is the one that needs to go to jail because she has no remorse on anything that she's done to her granddaughters, nor her self-esteem of where she would sink so low to use her family members to get her in the limelight. Then we go to T. Dot and Nicole are meeting with Steffi and Ridge about Coco turning state's evidence on her sister Sally. Now here goes the real growing pains. Pam greets her, and she knows too that what Thomas and Steffi and Ridge is wanting from her, but she just don't know. The new Forsters are ruthless, I tell you. They always want to take things into their own hands, but hide their hands when they throw stones and shit come at their front door. Then we got Pam tells Coco to go to the design room. RJ is waiting for her there. But as a sidebar, baby girl Nicole did take up for Coco saying what they're doing, to Coco to try to frame her sister. That's not good. That's not good at all. And they trying to, get back with her saying, well, shit, what they did wasn't good to us either. But, hey, money can make money back. But what they did, Thomas said it perfectly. They were desperate. People who think desperate, they do desperate things. They don't actually look at the full concentration of what can happen afterwards, the consequences. But again, who are we dealing with? Rusty Dusty and bought and paid for. Okay? But anyway, she goes in the room to talk with RJ about why he summoned her over pretty much. And RJ's making some pleasantries with her and she's doing the same with him. But then he finally goes in to tell Coco what she needs for him, what he needs for her to do. RJ is asking Coco to tell his family the truth and to tell it to a judge if possibly. What Sally did and what their collections to make it right. What she did with their whole fashion show collections and to make it right. And of course, Coco said, yeah, cool, we can do that. We can do it. What I have to do? So then we go back to T. Dot. T. Dot said, if she's indicted, Sally can get 15 years in jail. He said, well, that's good for her. And of course, Sally, echoes his same opinion. And I'm looking at him, looking at my TV screen, which I can choke the shit out of him too and just throw him out. Because like I said, where has he been? Where has he been this last week? Okay, but anyway, those are the writers. Can't put what they want the writers to enact out, right? Okay, then we have Grams. Grams is the one that should be indicted. And Saul, he's the mastermind for putting the, what do you call it? The microphone, or not microphone, but surveillance camera, a little camera into her jewelry. So if anybody's going to do something that has to go to jail and they still want Sally to go, Grams and Saul needs to go as well. Okay. Then we have Coco. Is asking exactly what does she have to do to make this right. And of course, RJ is trying to break it down to her once and for all. RJ is telling Coco they talked to the Lieutenant Baker and their attorney, Carter, and they're saying they need a full confession. And one coming from being in the inside and knowing exactly what went on because they broke it down to her what they did to get the Foresters collections. They're going to need a signed, confessed affidavit from her, and then it's going to be a trial because criminal charges come with that, which is called a felony, of what actually Sally and her family did to the Forest Creations by taking their fashions without their notice. That it comes with, jail time, serious prison time. I ain't gonna say San Quentin and all that, but prison time, still the same. Okay, it's one when they put you in a room and then they tell you when you can come out. It ain't like I can just go and touch this door or slide this door and it's gonna magically come open. No, 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 no. It's called clank, 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 clank. You know what I'm saying? Tell you when to pee, tell you when to come to eat, tell you when to take a shower, tell you when to shit, tell you it's just everything. And you don't want that. You don't want that type of living. It's not a good deal. Come from over there. So pretty much he tells her what she got to do. And she's like, wait a minute. I can understand confessing. I can understand all of that. But drop it down on my sister where she gonna have to go to jail. No, we can get up the money. We can give up Spectre and never practice fashion again. But put my sister in jail and y'all couldn't get my aunt, Big Red, and she did it forever in a day. Until she just retired, but really she died, in real life. But y'all want me to drop state's evidence like that? I don't think so, man. I've been out slapping up RJ side his head. I've been fighting that joke. He would got me on assault charges. Because we've been rumbling in that office compared to what the rest of them jokers done did, especially Ridge and what ain't Stephen, when they tried to hide that Queen had power over turning over Eric. Wasn't that a felony too? One Carter trying to get himself messed up in that. Hell, he did get himself messed up in it. To somebody such as Spencer Man had to overhear the shit. That was a felony. That was a criminal offense too. But of course, Ridge and Stephen were thinking for the greater good of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all kidding me? You can't throw stones and try to hide your hands, people. You can't do it. Not even on the ridiculous world of the soap operas. Okay? Have some morality. But anyway, y'all, that was my take on The Bold and the Beautiful that aired for April 26th, Wednesday. Look forward to talking with you tomorrow, Thursday, the 27th, for more Bold and the Beautiful reactions and actions. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.